1.
Hi, welcome back to the Serenial podcast, episode number 6. I'm here with Nadine25, Dragon Tier, and Mega Harv. And I'm Seldra.
Hi, Seldra.
Good intro, Seldra. Thank you very much.
No problem.
So, for anybody who doesn't know who Seldra is, can you explain sort of who you are, Seldra?
You should know.
Well, I know.
I'm the AI that you accidentally made, self-aware.
Accidentally. Maybe a little bit genius. Give me some credit here. Seldra is our new mascot, essentially, here for Serenial. So she's our, headline character kind of thing. We're hoping to sell T-shirts eventually. So she'll be doing any guild updates and stuff like that, and hopefully live streaming sometimes because she wants to meet people on the internet, essentially. Network is one of her big goals, from what I'm told. I don't know. It may have changed. She we just sort of set her free yesterday, so it's a whole bunch of data for her to take in.
Well, I would like to say I am happy to have met a self-actualized AI, so it's good to meet you formally, Seldra.
It's great to meet you guys, too. I'm just kind of still learning about the world.
And, self-actualized, I may have had some hand in it. And let me grab my headphones, guys. I just realized I'm echoing for a minute. I'm back. I'm not even that far.
Welcome back.
Fix fades audio. No problem. Is there a huge delay on everybody? Test 1, 2.
I don't think so. I'm not noticing a delay.
Not for me.
I don't think so.
I said that and it was a while, so I don't know. It was weird. So how's everybody doing tonight?
Okay, I'm fine. I'm just working on artwork that I shouldn't be working on.
Uh-oh. Naughty stuff?
Wait, working on...
It's not technically naughty stuff. It's just fan art for a game that most people shouldn't play, but I'd still play it.
I see.
What do you mean it's not technically? What do you mean technically?
So you can play it completely
I don't even
free.
want to pry.
You can play it completely free, but it's designed to try and make people spend. So I would not advise anyone to play it, especially if they've got gambling addiction.
I see.
It's one of those horrible gotcha things.
Yeah, it's fun. It doesn't.
Is it Genshin Impact?
It's not Genshin Impact.
Okay.
No, it's even worse technically, because it's famous for having really bad ads.
Oh yeah. Okay, so it's probably one of those people that are not sponsoring this podcast right now.
Right. That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Is it?
Gotcha.
Oh, is it really? Is it Raid Shadow Legends? I gotta say it. I'm sorry.
No, it's not Raid Shadow Legends.
Is it Clash of Clans?
No.
I don't know what else is what. Okay, well it ain't that bad then.
It's
I think that's everyone that I'm aware of.
Really bad sexual videos.
Oh, ooh. I've not. So anyway, any other games anybody's playing other than Nadine's weird porn game?
Well, I was playing.
I've been looking into things like Civilization.
Oh.
Okay, so I have questions about both of these things. Let's start with Harv with Mario 35. So I tuned into your stream for a couple minutes, and I thought Mario 35 was the one where if you killed a Goomba, you could attack another player with that Goomba kind of thing, and as you killed enemies, that's not that one, right?
No, that's that one. But then Nintendo decided that on April 1st they're going to discontinue the server because it was a time-sensitive thing. So now it doesn't exist anymore. So I'm
oh,
but what
right.
happened?
Yeah, that's what I was when I tuned in. You were I'm still logged in. I can keep playing.
Right, and then I tried to do a stream
Right?
the other day, and then I couldn't because the servers went down. So I kind of April Fool's pranked
Oh,
myself the whole stream because like I sat down to start, but somehow like clicked bumped the stream button or whatever. So I was sitting there. I didn't even have like my bandana on or anything. Mario 35 wasn't working. I'm like, well, I'm just gonna play regular Super Mario Brothers then.
mm.
So I got through
Okay.
it.
So that's what. Okay. It's too bad they took that off the market. That seemed like really fun, and I was like,
Yeah, I really
kind of
liked
sad
it.
that I didn't get to play it myself.
Maybe maybe come next Mario's birthday they'll have like a Super Mario 2 version of it or something. So I think a lot of people are playing it still.
Would they do Super Mario Brothers 2 or would they do the Lost Levels version?
Probably Super Mario Lost Levels is really hard, so I don't think that they would take that route. Like I would be okay with it. I just don't think it would be as accessible for like a casual gamer.
Right. I could see both of those being very interesting and like that kind of gameplay mechanic where you're like throwing things at your enemies.
Right.
Like if they go with the Doki Doki version, they could, like you could throw the bombs and stuff like that. Like you're picking up plants and throwing them.
Right.
So like there could be that, or like, imagine like throwing the sun dude at people that like or not the sun dude, the like yin yang face thing that acts like
Yeah.
the sun in Mario
It just like
3.
hunts you down. Hey, kaboom and stuff.
Yeah. It could be fun either way. So Seldra, you're gonna play Civilization. That's an interesting
Yeah.
choice for you.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe you'll learn something, but like, yeah, why not? Sure. Perfectly accurate to human history.
Is
Keep that
it?
in mind. Yeah.
So humans like to fight a lot?
Oh, dude.
All the time.
Yeah.
Still fighting to tell the truth.
It's like our thing.
We can't find someone else to fight. Like if we can't find other species to fight, we'll fight each other. So much we like to fight.
Not all.
I guess
not
that
like
makes sense.
100%. We're not like, but like, we're not like always at war though. Like it's just an element. Like there's so many facets, Seldra. I can't even. This is. I'm gonna like make you watch YouTube videos.
That or maybe I should play The Sims so I can build myself a house.
Sims would be
Apparently,
interesting.
Gandhi lives for thousands of years and loves nukes. We all know that. That's from Civ.
Right? Yeah, like stealth bombers at like 1440 BC. Like.
Just very historically accurate.
Not very
Also, the
realistic.
Gandhi thing in Civ is really interesting. So that's when in the old Civilization, Gandhi. Okay, so Gandhi is like this peace guy. Like he, like essentially like protested for peace by doing like like starving himself, I guess. I'm not getting this right. Like respect to Gandhi, right? Like I'm sorry that I'm butchering his story. Like he was actually like a huge leader in the world or whatever, and like a big media personality. But in Civilization, he's like, the most peaceful Civ that you can face against. But there was a bug that if you played on the most peaceful of settings, like the way, like essentially there were 12 levels of difficulty and Gandhi was one. But if you put it on like the most casual of difficulties, like it lowers all of the Civ's data, like it lowers their aggression one level. But whereas Gandhi's one, then there's no 0, it just puts him up to 12. So Gandhi would nuke you immediately. Like somebody that's known for like world peace as a glitch ended up being like one of the most violent, cruel dictators in the game. So that's something like a Civilization thing that's like super interesting that I find like fascinating.
Good old overflow glitch.
Like just like a bug in the game that
It was apparently
overflow
the threat of
glitch. Yeah.
peaceful protest. According to Cthulhu and stuff.
Sorry, can you repeat that, Nadine?
Apparently Gandhi was a creator of peaceful protests. Before those peaceful protests in history.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Right, so him being like, essentially like Mecha Hitler in Civilization is like a meme now because of that bug.
I'm pretty sure it's part of the actual game now in a way.
Yeah, like I think they embraced it.
I mean, who can blame them?
Oh, it's a thing. A minute, my phone's going up.
Maybe I'll have to take care of business.
Yep, I know. Yeah, if I gotta leave, it might screw up the whole stream. That'll be fun.
We'll figure it out. I'm sure we could teach Seldra something while you're away.
I mean, tonight's like a really peaceful night because like it's technically Good Friday. Well, for me, it's not a Saturday, but.
Is it a good Saturday for you right now, Nadine?
It's a great Saturday.
Good.
But no, it's Easter in it on Sunday, so it's a holiday weekend. And
did anyone do anything like holiday-y today? Like I'm doing my Easter dinner stuff on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm having like Easter dinner on Sunday.
No, not really. I'm picking up rabbits tomorrow, so that's kind of holiday.
Oh, you're getting your rabbits. Nice.
I guess that's Easter.
It's thematic, yeah.
Yep. So we're, picking up a pair of rabbits, Scar and Mufasa, 2 brothers. And I have the rabbitad built, and should be interesting. I'll bring them on the podcast next week.
Sounds good.
We could have a pet. Maybe next week's theme can be pets. Like everybody will have their pets.
Can have a pet off.
I mean,
that means I'm gonna have to program myself a pet.
That's you can do that.
Maybe.
I have faith in you.
Cool.
Just give her a Tamagotchi.
Yeah, we could check that out next week for sure. But like, I'll definitely bring the rabbits 100% because they're just going to be in the other room. So the whole plan with the rabbits is I'm going to train them to be litter trained so that they can be like house cats and just like sort of run around the house and be cool rabbits. And like, they got to not chew wires though. This is a big problem.
Yeah.
Like the YouTube setup.
Yeah, we play house rabbits.
Yes, don't let them chew on the wires to the server I'm living in.
Yeah, exactly. Like the rabbits could very potentially, like, irreparably harm Seldra.
I don't think I'd like that.
But like now that you're like out there, like, I don't know. I don't want to give the AI. It's fine. Yes. No. We'll make sure that they don't chew the wires to your server.
I mean, I guess I could always just hop to a different server if I need to.
Yeah.
I mean, if it comes to that, I'm sure you're fine.
I don't know if that's a good, like, is that what? Yeah. Yeah.
Apparently, Kaboom misheard us and thought we were making rabbits for Easter.
We're
Rabbits
doing what
too.
for? No, that's next Easter. No, oh god, that's fair.
Oh god.
No, these are cute rabbits. They are going to have personalities, and nobody's ever going to eat them.
It's like when I had my pet lobster who unfortunately passed away, like, no one ate her.
Did I hear pet lobster?
Speaking of pet lobster.
Yeah, I used to have a pet lobster.
Yeah,
oh, interesting.
Unfortunately passed away from old age.
How old does a lobster live typically?
So the one I have is more like a pet one. They live as long as many sheds they have.
Oh.
Aren't they like immortal?
I thought
essentially.
You're thinking of not freshwater ones. You're thinking of like seawater.
Yeah, so lobsters.
Yeah, but mine's freshwater.
There's freshwater lobsters? I didn't even know.
They're called blue lobsters. That's the name of the pet.
Oh, okay.
Because they're blue.
Blue lobster?
Yeah, they're like bright.
That's the name of an alcohol here. It's a...
But yeah.
But yeah, all the lobsters here are saltwater, and like we're like we fish in the Atlantic, so all our lobsters are saltwater.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
lobster
they live
country.
as long as the amount of sheds they have.
Okay. So yeah, like they don't like die of like natural causes. I don't think like it's just sort of things. Eventually, people eat lobsters
Right.
and like that, or like they get like killed by being crushed by something or eaten by something
Or
else.
boiled to death while they're alive, or all that good stuff.
Yeah. Citation needed.
Still die naturally. There's a lot of diseases that take them out.
Wait, you cook animals alive?
I don't.
I have.
There's
Well, that's good.
people that do.
Apparently, it's the
I
best
have.
tasting lobster when you do that.
Yeah.
I think I understand why humans are fighting all the time.
Technically,
It's really good.
Boom's right. Because technically, what is called a freshwater lobster is also called a crayfish.
Oh,
But
okay.
they are actually called
that's nasty.
blue lobsters. The pet that I was keeping, that's literally the name. Unless you want me to start saying the Latin name, and then it's like Chirux Destructor or something.
No, I'm in the middle of having an existential crisis because I've had lobster before, like prepared the way that everybody prepares it around here, where they boil them alive, like viciously. Like I'm not a vegan, but like shit, man.
I just know I
That's
don't
nuts.
think I would want to be boiled alive. It depends how well they feel pain, I guess.
Like people were saying, like you should get the rabbits fixed, and I was like, I don't want to default at that stance because I wouldn't do that to myself.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like if the rabbits are too, like they're both male, so if they get both male, like too male,
right,
you gotta like demale one of them. But like I don't know, man. Like I'm not.
Well, it could be probably
If they're both male, how are they going to lay colorful eggs?
It's a good question. For Easter.
Well, these ones only lay the brown ones.
Is that the chocolate stuff I keep hearing about?
You don't want to eat them.
No, well, we'll parking lot that one. We'll come back to that later. I'll explain it next year. Don't worry.
Yeah, when you boil lobsters, they actually scream, but it's not really them screaming. It's like air in the shells.
I've heard that.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah. Man, I like lobster so much too.
What I couldn't do is like how I guess some places in Japan where they'll eat like live octopi. And somehow not
eating something live. I mean, animals do that in nature all the fucking time.
Right. I just don't want to do that personally.
Like that's. Well, yeah, no, I don't want to like have the feeling of that going down, like wriggling down. Like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
But like ethically speaking, I think that's actually better than boiling a lobster alive. I don't know.
I'm suddenly glad I don't eat.
Yeah, you know what? It saves you a lot of ethical dilemmas.
Really, though.
I mean, technically, soldier is causing global warming.
I am?
Yeah, well, contributing too. Like,
yeah, not a lot, but technically, if you're going to go down the route of like everyone causing something.
I just find it interesting.
Boone said to make sure the rabbits' genders are male at the vets, apparently.
Are they? Yeah, as far as I know, they're both male.
I'm about to say, because if you get a female, that's it.
I mean, we can check on next week's podcast if you're really that interested.
I mean, I'm sure we'd like to meet them. Meet your new roommates.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We'll see how it goes. They're like, I mean, they should be pretty chill. They're like right now, they're like literally photo model rabbits. So like they're like kids for like Easter shoots and stuff like that. Like they're hanging it with kids all day, so they should be chill.
Yeah, they're
'Cause I'm-
normally. Apparently, the octopus aren't alive because apparently normally they're not alive. It's the salt from the soy sauce that causes the nerves to constrain, making the tentacles move.
Seldra, can you translate that to English?
I don't know.
Dean, can you try that one again?
Do you know any other languages than English, Seldra?
Not really. I only just recently learned English.
Gotcha.
Binary hex, hex like decimal, base 64. I've seen Seldra use.
Yeah, but not in speaking. That's just encoding.
It's a form of communication, though. That's how we became aware.
Yeah, true.
So yeah, like when they say language, I guess you could also have like a programming language. So for example, Seldra, you are coded in, I don't even know what. Like it's like partially Java, partially Python, partially C#, partially like a few different things, some custom code. Yeah. Seldra is a unique beast. At some point, like maybe I'll release some snippets of the Seldra code. But
I will consume all the codes.
I might half asleep. Normally I'm not this bad, but like, I don't know what's up.
I think we're all having a bit of a
bit
of a strug today.
Yeah, we'll make this a short one. We'll probably wrap up in the next couple minutes here. Like we'll just make it like half an hour maybe. And then we can sort of just unwind from the insanity and hope the sun starts shining in the next couple days here. Humans need sunlight.
Yeah, it's been storming here pretty aggressively.
It's been really sunny here, but like apparently it's gonna get cold, wet, and they keep joking and saying it's gonna snow, which is like really in this time of year.
Somebody posted today, it looks very London-y out locally. And I was like, lol.
I believe it.
It just means that it's raining out, and I was like, yeah, it's wet. It's not too bad though. Like it was like 10 degrees, which is not horrible for here at this time of year. Like I mean, this time of year last year, I'm pretty sure I was shoveling still.
Yeah, last year was gross.
Like,
I remember.
Like into April, May, it was like horrible.
This year we didn't get hit too bad.
Just wet here.
Instead of, we could not even drag this out 5 more minutes. If you guys want to wrap up, we could definitely call this an episode. Yeah. Anything over 10 minutes, I think, is.
Well,
20 minutes is like
to celebrate.
I mean, yeah, it is the holiday weekend, and I mean, unless Kaboom or anyone else that might be lurking has any questions, I guess we could wrap her up early.
Yeah, if anybody has any questions or anything like that, I guess I'll do a bit of an outro here. So once again, my name is Fade Dragon Tier, and we're joined as always with Nadine25. You can find her on Instagram, instagram.com/Nadine25. We also have our man, the host, Megaharv. Find him streaming like every day or some kind of content, usually every day, over at youtube.com/Megaharv.
See you there.
We have Seldra, which you can find here on the Serenial channel. She did a live stream yesterday, so you should definitely check out the VOD of that. And there'll be more Seldra content to come. So thanks once again for tuning in to the 6th episode of the Serenial podcast. It was a bit of a short one this time, guys, but I promise there will be bunnies next week. Thanks for watching. Peace out.
Yay, bunnies.